The National Restaurant Association's Restaurant Performance Index in March was 100.7, a decline of 1.4%. Restaurant operators reported softening in same-store sales and traffic conditions, but the index does remain above that all-important 100 threshold. Regarding restaurant capital spending, 59% of restaurant operators reported that they actually made a capital expenditure over the past 3 months, and the same proportion, 59%, also reported that they plan to make a capital expenditure over the next 6 months. In the employment arena, restaurants continued to add jobs in March, another 25,000 on a net basis. Over the past year, restaurants have added 374,000 jobs. That's an average of 1,025 jobs each and every day on a net basis over the past year. In addition, restaurant industry employment growth continues to outpace that of the national economy. Industry employment growth is up 3.4% over the past year compared to 2% for the country. On food price inflation, wholesale food prices in March continue to tick down. For the year to date, through March in 2016, wholesale food prices are now running at a negative 3%. That compares to a negative 2% rate overall for 2015. Still, there are some commodity groups which continue to post double-digit increases. For example, fresh vegetables up 28%, butter up 25%. And in comparison, there are certain commodity groups which are posting double-digit declines. For example, eggs down 18% and beef down 17%. Regarding menu price inflation in March, the index continued to tick up. Year to date, it's running at a 2.7% for menu price inflation. And that compares dramatically to overall grocery store price deflation. Actually, that index is now running at a negative 0.4%. So there's a fairly hefty 3 percentage point gap between the growth in menu prices and the decline in grocery store prices. Meanwhile, the overall inflation rate is now running at 1.1%. So overall, the underlying inflation rate is generally moving up. For example, in 2015, the overall inflation rate was basically flat. So in sum, the Restaurant Performance Index in March, 100.7, a decline of 1.4%. Restaurant industry employment up by 25,000. Wholesale food price inflation running at a negative 3%. And menu price inflation running at a 2.7% rate. And don't forget, for additional information, to visit our website, restaurant.org. Thank you.